Finally, now I got my own channel. I can talk about anything I want now. And in fact, I already have just the thing in mind I want to talk about. I'll talk about my favorite arc from the MLP comics, the Reflection arc. But it has been quite some time since I've read it. I better reread it just to remind myself. 2 hours later. 2 more hours later. Okay. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Hey there, this is Valis and welcome to my den. Now, to say the reflection art was controversial would be an understatement, but despite some fans having great issue with this, I just adored and considered one of my favorite comics from the series, and I hope by the end of this you can see why, so let's jump right into it. We began our tale with Luna trotting across the halls of Canada at night describing the moon. Ah, what a lovely eve, the moon is a waxing crescent, or is that a waning gibbons? Whatever it is, 'tis a beautiful night not to be banished to the moon. Really, Luna? Why'd you want to remind yourself of that? At the same time, we see Twilight and Spike taking a nice stroll across Ponyville till they meet a mysterious stranger. Twilight Sparkle, there's more than one of everything. What is that supposed to mean? Where did he go? I'm assuming this is a reference to something. What that reference is, I have no idea, nor do we ever see this guy again in the rest of the story. Back at Carnala, Luna sees Celestia running towards a mirror eerily similar to the one from the Equestria girls. Sister? Celestia? Get thine hindquarters back here this instant! Oh dear. I'm sure this is gonna end well. Time has passed, and next we see Luna talking with the main six and Spike. I've called you six here tonight because 7! Don't forget me! If I have one complaint towards this arc is that's a running gag and it gets old real fast. Luna explains that Celestia's been gone for a week, and Twilight understandably freaks out and asks her how she managed to keep this quiet. We then see Luna doing Celestia's job of raising the sun and even disguising herself during the day, and again this proves that not only are the guards useless, they're also complete morons. 'Tis been difficult. Luna tells the main six that she's had no luck opening the portal and that she's combed through every scroll and parchment in order to find a way to open it, and sadly has had no luck, so she leads the main six to Starsword's secret library. Luna tells them that the library is found within the mountain of the castle, and to get to it, one must traverse through a difficult cave system designed by Starsword himself in order to keep out the plebeians, or common folk. I haven't found it yet. I'm apparently one of those plebeians. Ouch, I think now I know who Starsword's favorite student was. Luna tells Twilight that if anyone can find the library, it's her. In fact, Celestia would often compare Twilight to Starsword himself. Princess Celestia compares me to Starswirl? That's unbelievable. Personally, I think you're more like Celestia when she was younger. Starswirl was more like that one. Ooh, the countless headcanons. Though Luna tells him that she can't come with him because she must see to both of their royal duties, but she asks him to hurry because she feels a dark presence coming. Spike, I want you to stay behind with Princess Luna. If something happens that I need to know about, you come get word to us, okay? Missing out on the adventure. Again. Man, even in the comics, Spike really gets to help save the day. Thankfully, Luna tries to cheer him up by promoting him as her adoring companion, and then proceeds to ask him to get her hot cocoa and marshmallow bits. Look, I know one of Spike's best qualities is a great servant and helper, but come on! There's more to the dragon than that! I hope there aren't any monsters in here. Why would you say that? That is inviting that kind of stuff to happen. Seriously, Rainbow, that'd be like me walking to a village and asking if there aren't any dragon slayers. You're just asking to get eaten, or in my case, slain and mounted on a wall. Once inside the cave, Twilight is enamored with everything that she's seen and says that if Celestia wasn't missing, this would be a perfect day for her. And just as Luna said, Twilight is having no trouble with finding the library as she sees a gold plaque with big words and already zeroes in on the one that's going to lead into the library. Well, she's anything like me. After she reads the first 3 words and there's no sign of reply, she gets bored and phases out. Rainbow Dash is right. There are a lot of big words on these signs. Broom? Closet? Who knows what they even mean? You're making fun of me, aren't you? Yes, Rainbow. Yes, she is. But why do I get the feeling this is the writer trying to say something to the reader? Back with Twilight, she still can't believe what she's looking at and starts to wonder what Starsword was like back in the day. Hundreds of years ago. It's an exciting day to be magical, Celestia. I've made a breakthrough that even I didn't think possible. You finally made the infinite donut? The mirror is going to be the greatest achievement of my career. Oh, right, that's cool. Man, I really wanted that infinite donut. Starsword was talking about the possibility of seeing other worlds. However, Celestia seems to be preoccupied with something else. Now, Celestia, I know you've been concerned since your sister started to act a bit dark. I'm sure we'll get her turned around before anything serious happens. Oh, Starsword, thank you. You have no idea how much I need to hear that. I've had so many doubts lately. Never doubt yourself. You'll do great things for your subjects. We all know that. Now to the other matters. If the secrets of cross-dimensional travel are going to be kept down here, do you think I should put up some protection? Maybe a trained supernatural beast? Maybe a Hydra? Ooh, I like that. Back in the present, we see the remains of said Hydra. Wow, this got dark fast. Good thing the pony equivalent of PETA is in here. All these signs, we still haven't seen one that marks the way to Star Wars library. That's odd. Ooh, never mind, we found it. Athenaeum? Thought we were looking for a library. And Athenaeum is a library. Didn't I give you this source for your birthday? You haven't read it? Of course I haven't read it. Who reads this source for fun? I do. It makes the vehicular bound with more convenient pleasantry. Nerd! Athenaeum? What equestria is that? And why do I get the feeling of seeing that word on a dusty gold plaque on a door? Something to do with books. It's in the thesaurus Twilight makes me read. You know, let's just make the opinion that Twilight sees Spike's or son more plausible. Once in the library, Twilight's fangirling goes into overdrive as she describes everything that she's seen. And look over there! It's this original hat! Complete with bells! Pull it back, Twilight! Pull it back! We get to see more of the library and wait a minute. By Bahamut Silverwing, I knew it! Not only is Star Sword Batman, he's also an alchemist! Wow, Celestia looks so young in this. It's kind of hard to think of her as anything but what she looks like now. She's been alive for so long. I know it's supposed to be like a touchy moment and everything, but Rarity's giving that ruby the same look I give the state. Twilight admits that it's a little comforting to know that Celestia was once a new princess like her, but then Eric occurred to her to ask what it was like back then. However, Twilight also admits that she originally thought her past was to follow Star Swirl's hoof prints. It's like looking at two paths, isn't it? Huh? Never mind, we'll talk about it later. Rarity and the others do realize something is bothering Twilight. They remind her that they're her friends and if anything's bothering her, to let it out. Well, I'll start with this. When you were a filly, what did you think you'd be doing when you grew up? Fashionista, apple farmer, wonderbolt, professional cupcake taster, dentist. What? I liked flossing, okay? You know what I find more surprising than this is the fact that I haven't seen a wave of Dr. Fluttershy dentist fan art and memes. Twilight tells the girls that her original plan was to use all the knowledge on magic she gained over the years and do great things like Star Swirl, but now she doesn't know if she can still do that or if she must become more like Celestia, and Twilight doesn't know if she make the hard decisions like Celestia did when she banished Luna to the moon for 1,000 years. And she's right, that is stressful to have a life you thought you had planned only for fate to come in and throw a monkey wrench in it. At least her friends are here to comfort her and give her some sound advice. Be both a magical wonder of the world and a princess with responsibilities and an entire kingdom on her shoulders. It can't be that hard. When you put it that way, it sounds really hard. Okay, scratch that. Everyone but Rainbow and Pinky are there to comfort her and give her advice. You'll be fine, Twilight. You'll figure it all out. You really think so? I hate to break up this emotional soiree, but I think I found what we came down here for. Ooh, dusty books. Time for research. And thank you, AJ, for giving me the best way to distract Twilight. Back in the past, Star Swirl explains to Celestia that to go to other worlds, each one required different means of powering the mirror, like phases of the moon or stars, or in this case, a spell. Think of the new magic you discover out there, the knowledge we can attain. We? I can't go to reason about a different dimension. I have a blossoming kingdom to run and protect. Pish posh. You see, like the pursuit of knowledge isn't a worthy pastime. It is worthy, but... Come along, princess. Adventure is out there. Whoosh. So, what do we find? There are no words to describe how amazing this one scene is. Celestia and Star Swirl looking up at a T-Rex with Fluttershy's kitty mark. Let's take a moment to just absorb this scene. Whoosh. Woo. Gah. Huh. May I pronounce that fifth word wrong? Pronunciation is key. Is this pursuit of magical knowledge or Crazy Pony's adventure list? We could have been eaten by a giant lizard beast, but we weren't. Let's try it again. And so for the next 2 decades, we get to see Celestia and Star Swirl going through other worlds and timelines like this cool visual of them in Frankenstein, and then this one where they're dressed in Victorian fashion attending a world fair. Everything seems to be going great till we see Celestia going through the mirror by herself while Star Swirl is sleeping. Who's there? Cookie Wookie? Is that you in my tea tray? It seems I'm putting the spell for this world away every week or so. I must be losing my marbles. Or am I? Oh, how many times have you been there? Not often. How often? On and off. For a while. You know what kind of consequences there are to visiting this world too often. We talked about this. You promised me. We can't risk it. You're putting every pony in danger. What could possibly be worth it? What do you think is worth it? No, Celestia. No. I'm sorry, but I just can't. I'm ending this. What do you mean ending this? You can't. I will not let you put your kingdom and his at risk. This is over now. Kingdom come and kingdom go. A land so close to our core. Our worlds now severed, ebb and flow. Down from this point, we close the door. No, at least let me say goodbye. I never want to talk about this again. I'm very disappointed in you, princess. I'm too old for this. Man, it hurts to see this even now. It's like having your own father be disappointed in you. We jump back with Twilight, who's just finished reading the journal with the final entry being the incident that we just saw before. Twilight tells the girls that they should head back to see Luna, and at that same time, Pinkie finds a button that opens a secret passageway. Thank you, Pinkie. That's very helpful. Woo, Nelly. Making that Batman comparison real strong, aren't you guys? Deus Ex Machina! And this is one of the few times I will use that word because I refuse to become another run-of-the-mill, know-it-all internet reviewer who try to use big words just to sound smart. We see Spike beating Luna game opponent Monopoly when we see the main six jump out from behind a painting. Twilight tells Luna that the mirror took Celestia to another world, and when Luna asks how they're going to turn it back on, Twilight sadly says that was the only answer she couldn't find. Thankfully, at this very moment, Celestia finally comes back from the other side. Celestia, where have you been? I had no idea where you were. I had no idea if you're coming back. I'm a delicate flower. Do you know what this kind of stress does to me? Yeah, Luna, maybe if you opened your eyes and tilted your head, you would see your sister isn't really in a good condition for a stern talking right now. King Sombra, no! Sister, I didn't mean it. I love stress. Wake up! Well, this doesn't look good at all, and sadly this is the end of part 1. Come back next time, we'll cover part 2 Reflection Arc. But until then, I'm Valis, and hope you have a good day. Woo! Tongue twisters! Can you say Celestia sells seashells by the seashore? Celestia sells Celestia sells seashells by the seashore. Celestia sells seashells by the seashore. That's it! I'm done! I can't do it!